Hey guys, Joe Burnich. Today we're going to talk about the new Google update. It's called the Hawk update. I know Google loves to use these little animal names to name their updates, but what we're going to do is talk about exactly what happened in easy to understand terms, and we're going to talk about how it may or may not affect your local service business. So let's get started with that right now. Okay, so here we are. We're talking about the Google Hawk update, which happened August 27th, or I'm sorry, August 22, 2017. So we're looking at almost a month ago, and the fallout's starting to happen, and people are starting to figure out exactly what's going on. I'm part of two different SEO mastermind groups, and we've all been exchanging notes, talking about results. So far, about 10% of our clients, of our SEO clients, have been affected by the Hawk update, and I'm going to explain a little bit about what happened. So some people were hurt, some people were helped, and I'll talk about why. So first of all, let's rewind 1 year ago to the Possum update. I know you don't need to memorize all of this information, but I just want to kind of give you guys a background on what happened. So with the Possum update, basically Google started getting into this idea where they'll filter out results if you have the same phone number on two different listings. So they're not going to let two people rank high that have the same phone number. So people that have like a carpet cleaning business and a restoration business that share the same phone number. Google was filtering out one of those, so only one would be able to rank. So that was a big deal. Another thing is if they had the same website, okay, same address, same website, same phone number. Stuff like that. They didn't want one business to dominate search results like they were in the past. I know that's unfortunate for some people because it's nice to have two spots instead of one on Google, as you can probably imagine, or maybe you experienced that with your business. But regardless, that's what in 2016, a year ago, that's what the big thing was. That's also where Google really started introducing, especially in the bigger metro areas, the proximity search. But I know it's filtered out to everywhere in the U.S. and Canada so far because, and what I mean by proximity search, it means when someone's searching on your cell phone, Google's gonna find the people that are closest by. They're not just gonna find people in the city. And if you saw my other video where I talked about proximity search, I actually did a search in my office for carpet cleaners, Missoula. Okay, and I got a certain set of results, and I show that on the screen. I drove 3 miles down the road, did the same search on my phone, and I had completely different results. Only one person was able to stay in there 3 miles away in Missoula, Montana, a population of about 80,000. So it's not just the big metro areas anymore. It's even the smaller, medium-sized towns as well, even rural areas as well, for all different kinds of businesses. That's not cool for service businesses because they're trying to say, well, like okay, let's say that you're a carpet cleaner. I mean, really, Google, do people care if the carpet cleaner is coming from on the other side of town or even from a suburb that's 20 miles away? Do they really care if they get the carpet cleaner that's closest to their house or closest to wherever they're searching on their phone? The answer is no. It does matter if they're looking for a coffee shop and they need some caffeine, or if they're looking or if they're hungry and they're looking for a pizza place, okay? Then it makes sense. Yeah, you want the closest pizza place here because I'm hungry and I want the top 3 pizza places in my area. I want to see what their reviews are, and then I want to make a decision. It doesn't apply to carpet cleaners. It doesn't apply to restoration companies, plumbers, roofers, construction companies. But Google bunches everybody together, unfortunately, at this time. I think in the future they're going to work out a better way specifically for service businesses because there's so many people that are being basically, it's unfair. People want the best carpet cleaner. They don't want the closest carpet cleaner. But that's what happened in 2016. You can test it out in your own city. You probably already have. If you search around while you're driving and doing jobs, you've probably already tested it out and you can already see it happening. But that being said, that's what they were doing in 2016. In 2017, for the Hawk update, which is what we're dealing with now, basically Google has made that basically all they've done is they've taken that circumference where, if you search and they've narrowed it down. Okay, so before, let's say it was 3 miles, we'll find the people closest to you in 3 miles. Now it's down to like 1 mile or less. And they also loosened up on the fact that what they didn't want is like two carpet cleaners that were like very close together, even if they didn't have the same websites or phone numbers. I mean, two completely different businesses. Let's say two carpet cleaners that were in the same neighborhood. They only wanted to rank one of those people. Okay, so they would filter that out. It's actually a good thing that they stopped doing that with this new update, because now it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it's 50 feet or more is kind of what the consensus is, then you will not be filtered out. That's why you see some people bump up and you can't really tell why, or you see yourself go down and you don't really know why. It's because Google decided to do away with that unfair, like two carpet cleaners that live on the same street or in the same neighborhood, only one gets to rank. They did away with that. Now it only has to be 50 feet. So if you're right next door to a competitor, that might be an issue. If you have an office in the same building, that could be an issue. If you've got two businesses, one like I know some people have like a rug cleaning shop in suite 204, and then they'll have like their carpet cleaning in 205. So that could be a problem because they're 50 feet away, less than 50 feet away. Google could filter that out, and I think we have seen that with a couple clients of ours already. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is right now, and there's nothing we can do about it. But that does not mean that those are the only ranking factors, proximity and stuff like that. You still have to take into consideration all the other stuff I've always talked about. Clean, consistent citations, having that foundation of correct information internet-wide, not just on your Google page, and then also having that match with your website. So what are we doing about the Hawk update here at Big West Marketing? Well, what we've actually done is, after about a month worth of testing with all of our clients, and then, like I said, I'm with two different SEO mastermind groups of people like me, and we all get together and we mastermind what's going on, what works, what doesn't, stuff like that. We've come to the conclusion that actually there's some stuff that we can do to the homepage of the website itself that will help rankings. And what that is basically taking the main category that you have registered with your Google My Business page and putting that into an H tag. And if you don't understand what H tag is, YouTube it, Google it. It's very simple. It has to do with putting these little quotes and making the big title on your page contain the exact category name, and then you can add other words onto it as well. But just that one little tweak gives Google a little signal that, let's say that two guys are next to each other, the one that's doing just that one little thing will actually have a better chance of ranking than the other guy if all things are equal. And then, of course, getting Google reviews is getting to be more important. They're starting to take the review system more seriously. And I know that because they sent me an email, since I've left 20-some reviews under my Gmail account or my Google Mail account. I've left 20-some reviews for local businesses or businesses that I've done business with. And Google's saying, well, now you're a level 2 and, you get so many points and stuff like that. So they're actually giving me, the reviewer, emails and credit, and I can up my levels, up my points, and what that benefits me, I don't know, but basically what it tells me is Google's taking the reviews that much more important. So get your Google reviews going. If you're having an issue with that, I'm sure you've seen our Easy 5-star app. It makes getting reviews 10 times easy. I mean, since I've been using it, I was using the email version. Now I'm using the text version. But when I was using just the email version, which is not even effective, I've gotten 20-some reviews in just several months. So that being said, match the H1s. This is what so that's why you'll get an email from us if you're an SEO client saying that some of your homepage may look a little bit different. Some of the wording is because that's what we're doing. We're matching the H tags to the category registered with the Google My Business account. I know this may not make sense to everybody, but anybody that follows SEO, follows what Google is doing, they'll understand what I'm talking about. If you have questions about this, let us know. 406-493-1881. I'm Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing, and that is 406-493-1881. Of course, I'll put the phone number at the end of this video. I'll also put a link if you want to get a free 30-minute consultation. But once again, my name is Joe Burnich, and I will talk to you soon.